subscriber shout out. Shout out. New subscriber shout out. Shout out. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon to all of you. From me to you, welcome back, everybody, to some American Truck Simulator. But before we get into that, we got a new item to unbox from the lovely folks over at Thrustmaster. Previously, we did some Elite Dangerous, and we unboxed one of their wonderful flight sticks and thrust control sticks, or whatever you call it, thruster, throttle, I suppose, would be the technical term. But today, we're unboxing and taking a look at the 300 RS, and I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to be on camera doing some cool stuff. So let's take a look here at what we got. Welcome aboard to all the new subs. Thanks for dropping likes too, by the way, you guys. We'll be playing some more ATS and Euro Truck based off of your support. So no green screen today. I got rid of it so that way I can use my big cam for something in a moment. I'm going to show you what comes in the box, and we're going to take a look at the 300 RS and really see what we like and what we don't like and where to get it, really. It's available now on Thrustmaster's website. You can go there where I am right now, and you can look at all the information about it, take a look at some pictures and stuff. If we go to the media tab, we can see what it'll look like when I unbox it. So right up there should be how it looks when it comes out the box. Thank you. Yes, I think the same. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It actually is for PlayStation as well as PC, so you can use it across both sections, which is cool because, well, actually I already use a steering wheel that works for both Xbox and PC, so this should be working just as slick. We'll get it set up, and that's really cool that you can use it for both PlayStation and also PC. So we're going to be doing trucking. This is more designed for racing, so there's no shift or anything like that. So we'll see. Not 3 pedals. No, it looks like it's just the brake and the accelerator, which is fine for games like Gran Turismo, or I think you could probably even do GTA and stuff in it if you really wanted to get immersed. It's going to be a little difficult to aim and shoot with that, but you can still drive. Looks like some really nice buttons and stuff on this thing. Let's take a closer look before I get it out of the box. There's like a red button down there. Wonder what those are all about. This is a force feedback steering wheel too, so that means that, you know, when you're driving, it'll like fight against you to make it feel as if you were kind of like driving a little bit. It force feedback, so it's great for rally games especially. I don't have any racing games for PlayStation, so that's why we're going to do ATS. Plus, I know you guys wanted to see some trucking again, so thanks for dropping by. Make sure you update the T300 RA firmware. Okay, I'll see if I need to do anything like that. We still have to get it out of the box, so if you're interested in buying this one, it is available on Amazon for $299.95, and obviously the higher price rating is probably because it's a force feedback controller, and it looks pretty actually it looks pretty quality. The wheel itself looks pretty good, but we'll see. Look at that. Actually, it looks like some like indented leather and stuff up there. That looks nice. Okay, pretty sweet looking. Okay, well, let's get her out of the box and see what we can do. The red button is for eject. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we'll have to hook it up for our to our chair too. Oh, I'm gonna switch over to the Big O Crazy View. You guys ready to see Big O Raptor? Okay, there we go. Hi everyone. All right, cool. So I'm gonna basically swoop in with the box here, and we're gonna do a little unboxing. We'll see how it goes. I don't often do this, so you know it's gonna be mediocre at best, YouTuber. Look at how bright it is still out. I got my blinds completely closed, but yet the light finds its way in. Jeez, just like you guys with your support. There's no way I can block you. Yeah, we're in Big O Raptor mode now. All right, so let's slide this over here. So I used this little wooden desk thing in order to put my my current steering wheel on that I've just taken off for now. So I'm going to hopefully try to mount it to this. And it's really cool because when I'm using it, I can actually like slide it in, and then when I'm not, I can slide it out. Because in this, you have to, like you have, I think there's clamps or something for this one. It's good to mount it to something, otherwise it's a bad time. Do I have a vibrating chair to go with the new stuff? Wow, imagine if I got like a full simulator. Like I like simulating, but I'm like lazy simulator. So I like the wheel, and I like the stick. Start playing, YouTuber. Yeah, somebody today in the comments section was like, "This video is just too long. How dare you do an intro?" It's like, dude, just click to the middle of the video. Like a live stream, you can't do that. Like you guys can't skip this, haha. But yeah, if you're watching a YouTube video, fun fact, you can actually just click right to the middle. All right, let me see here if I can. Geez, we're not trucking yet. Calm down. You are a really good person. Well, thanks there, Sharir. Appreciate that. I should probably get some scissors or something, too. I kind of didn't think about that. I didn't use my smart brain. You're at work and you can't watch too long? Oh, that's okay. We're just doing a Big O unboxing here of the Thrustmaster T300 RS. I think I could just peel this off. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it's coming off nicely. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's see what's inside. Sorry you're late. Oh, that's okay. Don't let it happen again, though. Chat will forgive you once, but twice, I don't know. Those seem to be a lot of the same comments. Sorry I'm late. Today's my birthday. Good morning from New Zealand. You know, those types of things you always hear. Unboxing tape without scissors. Big brain time. Yeah. I think I should actually get a knife. It looks like they've actually sealed it all the way around, but the box looks nice. All right, I'm going to grab a knife and I'll be back. Watch out, chat. Watch out. It's going to get dangerous. What's that? YouTuber do a giveaway? On this one, I don't know. We got to first test it out, I think. Okay, let's open it up and see what happens. There we go. That was easy. Oh, good. It's not a box that's like filled with styrofoam. It's actually got that cardboard stuff. Okay, so there's a F.A.Q technical support packet in here. Basically just tells you who to call. Not Ghostbusters, but Thrustmaster if you got a problem. Oh boy, there's a lot of cords and stuff in here. Okay, you got your power cord, right? Makes sense. The horn is a PS3 logo. Oh, really? Can you actually push the PS4 logo for that? PlayStation logo? We'll see here. Okay, so power cord on the side, nice. And there's the steering wheel. Oh, you can't push the PlayStation button. Very nicely wrapped up. I don't think that's the horn. Maybe it is. Maybe it'll tell. Doesn't feel like a button, though. That would have been cool, though. There you go. Where you get the steering wheel, you can get it on Amazon. Amazon has these available. Oh, paddle shifters. Perfect. So there you go. So if you want to shift in ATS, you can just do it that way. Unfortunately, you got to go, you know, if you're going to go from like second to fourth gear or something like that or whatever, you got to go through all the gears. But good, they've got paddle shifters, which is nice. I usually use these for the indicators, left and right. Now, a lot of people don't know what those are. Now, for some of you in chat who are bad drivers, the indicators are the things that you use ahead of turning into a lane to let other drivers know where you're going to move to. It's not a magical shield that protects you from not signaling ahead of time from disaster. Actually, you have to use it ahead of time. It's interesting. This is the button that calls your mother to pick you up. Oh, I love that drop. That's from, what's his name? Triumph the Insult Comic Dog when he was going to the new Star Wars movie. Wow, this is really nice looking. It's actually like a brushed metal. Might be a little hard to tell, but very nice. It's not just a standard like glossy metal, so you're not going to get a lot of fingerprints on that. Oh, that's nice. Yep, that's going to hide fingerprints really nicely. Then, of course, you got all your buttons. I do like how nothing is colored. It's all just kind of like, it's all just the same color, so it doesn't really stick out too much. You got your L2, R2, all your regular buttons, and then your PlayStation button at the bottom. Very nice. Very cool. This feels really heavy, too, so it's definitely got some quality to it. And they use metal. Very nice. Not disco enough? Well, I mean, if it was like flashing and blinking, if everything was blinking, that'd be like crazy. But it is a nice, is this blue? Ooh. Actually, this is actually blue. I didn't realize that. I thought this would be like silver, but it's actually a blue color. That's really cool. I'm a bad driver. This won't help me. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, we all have room to improve. Thanks again for leaving a like for today's stream. Welcome to all the new members this week, too, guys. Appreciate everybody being here and hanging out, showing their support. So thanks to all of you who are doing that. I gotta say that I'm thankful for that. Blue equals PS4 blue. Oh, is it the same color as the PS4? Well, the PS4 is black, but thank you everybody for subbing. Welcome aboard. All right, a few more things in the box. We've got, oh, okay, I see what this is. I believe this is the clamp that goes underneath and to connect the steering wheel to a desk or something like that, so that's good. So the steering wheel, the force feedback section will sit on top of a desk, and then this screws in from below it to basically clamp it down. That's good. And it's got some nice rubber pads there, so if you have a older table or something you want to keep intact, that's a perfect way to do that. It's nice and rubbery. Usually they're just like just plastic. Is it wireless? No, it'll have to be connected via a USB, which is pretty standard. All right, of course, your instructional booklet for the T300 RS. Are there pedals? There should be. That's what it shows on the box. Let's take a look at the power section, the force feedback section. I think they give this another name too, isn't it? Don't they call it like a power block or something? I saw a name somewhere. Maybe it was a brand name somewhere else, but they gave it a different name. thing is heavy, man. This thing is super heavy. Wow. Hard to grab onto, too, because it's covered in plastic. Connect via USB 3.0 for best usage. Yeah. That's a yeah, that's definitely a thing. All right, so this is all encased in plastic, but this is essentially the force feedback motor, which is kind of cool. So according to what I've read about Thrustmasters, that you can actually change out the steering wheel. So if you're not happy with whatever steering wheel you have, or if you want to do like a brand name like Ferrari or something else, you can actually switch it out a little bit. Red Dead Redemption 2 with the steering wheel. Yeah, imagine driving a horse with this thing. Like, oh, you got to put it in first, man. That's why it's not starting. Oh, okay. Thanks for the help. This thing is a big old block. This is this is very heavy. A little cardboard protector on the front. Wow, that's nice. Oh, it's even got the PlayStation logo there. Ah, so there's a switch right there. I don't know if you can see it. That little switch there can go between PS3 and PS4. So it works for PS3, PS4, and for PC. Pretty cool. And then you can switch the button and then hit a button to flip the switch and hit a button to switch it, I think. Cool. Nice rubber pads all around. So you're not going to scratch up a desk or anything too bad. It'll probably happen, you know, over time with wear and tear, but there's certainly some things there to prevent that from happening. Niema Geltson says, thumbs up, keep it up. Thank you very much. It's very cool. You like wheels for PC? Yeah, this steering wheel is pretty cool. So this is just the force feedback section that'll fight against me, you know, like when we get it all hooked up. So this is kind of cool because then you can switch out to have a different steering wheel, but the same motor. So once you buy the T300, if you want to switch out steering wheels, you don't have to buy a whole new unit. You just buy a more inexpensive steering wheel to change out between like Ferrari or whatever you want. So, okay, that's pretty cool. I'll set that over here. How much does this cost? This is available for $299 on Amazon right now. So you can check it out on their website. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that. Yep, so $299.95, and this is what it'll all look like when we've got it all set up and looking good. That's pretty cool. So that's hopefully mine will look like that. Oh boy, it's going to be a bad day if I somehow end up with mine upside down. Okay, let's get going with the steering wheel, pedals, I mean. And then we'll hook up the steering wheel. Well, they really boxed this up nicely. There's really not too much junk in here. Sometimes I get afraid of a new thing when you buy it, that there's going to be like 800 little bags and stuff. What if one part breaks off? Can you get it separately? Well, I would have to assume that you could probably buy some of these parts separately, maybe. But you'll have to check their website for more. Can you use a shifter with this? I'm not sure yet. We'll have to take a look. It doesn't come with a shifter, but there are shift paddles on the steering wheel. But if you want to use a manual shifter, we'll have to see. I'm thinking you could probably set up ATS to use a different shifter, though I'm not sure if Thrustmaster has one. We'll have to check their website. Give me a moment here to close this box so I can use the desk for assembly. Can you get a gear shift to go with that? Yeah, I'm not sure yet about the shifting yet. I do have a separate USB shifter that I could use, so if we need to, we can still use that one. No Dog says you can? Cool. Alright, sorry, I just needed to get this box closed. Oh, also, let me give you guys the VIP room, a tour of Raptor's room. My playpen. Okay, let me just show you guys something here. So whenever I stream, this is what I'm looking at. So these two giant these windows here and a window over there. So I've got these like giant windows and the sun just like Look, they're blackout, but there's gaps in them, so it always, like, the sun always shines bright here. That's why I'm always wearing the sunglasses, I guess. Oh, well, there went the tripod for the webcam. Oh, great. All sorts of things falling apart here today. Does Thrustmaster sell a webcam? I need one. Let me get this back up on top. All right, so we're going to put the, I think we're going to put the pedals on the floor permanently, which is kind of cool because you can store pedals underneath a desk so you don't have to actually move them. But the steering wheel you can put on like a TV tray or something to move it out back and forth in the room. So that'll be kind of cool. Joseph Mason saying, play the game. Read the title, Joseph, and you'll see what we're doing here today. God, the amount of narcissism on YouTube. Up. YouTuber, focus the camera, play the game. Beat the game, but do it in 5 minutes. Why hasn't this been completed? That's amazing. All right, let's check out the foot pedals now. Ooh, that's nice. You actually have some traction here. You're probably going to play with your socks on because you're going to be indoors. So this is kind of nice to actually be able to like rest your that's where you're going to be resting your ankles. It says unboxing and trucking. So, well, what does this part look like, Joseph? This comes before we have to assemble our Thrustmaster T300 RS before we play ATS. Otherwise, ain't going to work if we don't plug it in. We got to take it out of the box first. No, it should be fully assembled and ready to go. I agree. Very soon it will be. All right, let's feel the pedals here a little bit. Oh, nice. The brake is stiff, and the accelerator is nice and smooth. Very nice. Usually these loosen up over time. If you've ever experienced, like, if you've ever used a steering wheel or pedals before, you know that they kind of loosen up over a little bit of time, which is good because, you know, like there's fresh from the manufacturer, and then there's shortly after use. It's the same with a car. Like, if you've ever owned a car with a clutch, it takes a little while to, you know, for the clutch to kind of get into how it's supposed to. But this is good. So this will loosen up a little bit. The brake, yeah, all feels good. So that's nice. Okay, so the pedals feel good. I really wish there was a third pedal for clutch, but it's not necessary. I guess you can always use a button. But of course, that would also raise the price a little bit too. So you got to think about that as well. But it feels great, and it is made out of like a. It's not glossy. It's kind of like that more rigid plastic, so it feels like it's got some actual weight to it, and feels like it could do take a little bit of damage. You know, like from being dropped a little bit or something like that. Also, there's rubber feet on the bottom of this, so if you're playing on a hardwood floor, you don't have to worry about it sliding around or something like that. Princess Kayla says, vroom vroom, back to work, gotta go. Enjoy seeing the new steering wheel. Have an amazing day, everyone. Well, thank you, Kayla. That is very nice of you. Shout out. Thank you. Now, it looks like this doesn't plug in via USB. This actually has to be plugged into the wall to call your mom to ask for permission to play. So, I guess the left pedal calls your mom and the right one calls your dad for permission. So you gotta ask. No, this is interesting. It seems to actually plug in via, I don't even know what type of connector that is, but that's so it doesn't plug into the, so this doesn't plug into the PC itself. This plugs into the wheel, which then plugs into just the PC or the PS4. So you only have to have one USB connection. That's nice. So that way you only have to plug one thing in and unplug one thing. So that's really nice. Very cool. Have I ever been to Dublin? No, I have not. But we're going to be driving around Europe tomorrow, I think, when we try ATS today and then Euro Truck tomorrow with our new steering wheel. Okay, let's get everything assembled. I guess I'll set the pedals on the ground. So we'll say goodbye to them. Let's get some waves in chat. Goodbye. We're going to say goodbye to these pedals now for the Thrustmaster T300 RS race wheel force feedback. Very nice. Feels good. Feels really good. I like the pedals. Actually, I wonder if they have a... Okay, I was just looking to see. Sometimes pedals actually have like a spike bit that's like can like dig into the carpet a little bit. So that way, if you're playing on a carpet surface, it actually. it'll hold in place from the carpet. Okay, cool. So let's see here. When I use the steering wheel, you'll be able to see it on cam. I'll be able to get it up for you, and you'll be able to see. Okay, let's take a look then. So now we got to connect this unit to the steering wheel. So let's give that a shot. Oh man, this place is going to be a mess. You know how it is when you buy something new. Once you get something with one box, it's all over. You got a mess. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so we're essentially just going to, this is like adding up, this is like adding peanut butter to chocolate, I think. We have to have these two components together to make it absolutely irresistible. Alright, looks like there's a screw on the top there that needs to be loosened. Now, me being the man that I am, will not be reading the instructions. Alright, let's see here. I see a screw in this thing, but I don't actually see like a... I don't see where the steering wheel needs to be like screwed in at. I think it just holds it in place once it's been latched on. Yeah, instructions are to confirm you got it right. That's right. Oh, I think I got it. There's like a cross section that I gotta match up with here. Just gotta be perfectly aligned. That's gonna be trouble. Uh-oh. I just gotta line it up, that's all. The music fits perfectly? Yeah, it sure does. Well, it should be, maybe it's upside down. Seems like it'll fit in here anyway. The thing should be able to go 360 for force feedback, I think. There is a top and bottom to it. I think I got it. Okay, there it goes. All right, cool. Now we just got to screw it on there and then secure. So it's like a little sleeve that goes over. You pop it on and then there's a little sleeve that screws up the side of it to hold it in place. It just rests on there until you actually put it in place. Hi there, Beanie. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you very much for watching. Flex seal, yeah. I got it in position now. Now I just got to wrap this thing around. This is kind of, you know how it is, like the first time you do anything, it's a little like, ugh, and then then you're a pro after you do it the first time. I should just slide around it and swallow it up here. Unfortunately, you got to put this on at the bottom, so. Righty tighty. Could be different on this thing. I'm not sure. That music's nice. Now, I am trying to make a point where I'm not going to be using the instructions. We're going to see if we can assemble this blind. This is our blind speed run, guys, for assembling a Thrustmaster 300 RS. You've always wanted one of these? That's good. Yeah, I certainly love the flight sticks from Thrustmaster. In fact, I think that's where they got started. So steering wheels are just as important to games as steering wheels. Steering wheels and flight sticks both equally important nowadays. Okay, I think we got it. How much was this? This is $299.95 on Amazon right now. And with the holidays coming up, we could always see a big O sale coming up very soon. My hand's a little too big to get back there to like spin it around, so I'm trying to like get it to catch. So essentially, it's like screwing in a like a light bulb, but you have to do it in reverse. All right, I'm gonna just put it in my lap here and see what we can do. A few more weeks till Black Friday shopping. That's true. Yeah, make sure you watch Amazon and stuff like that for it. Absolutely. There we go, I got it. Yeah, make sure it's on evenly. That's kind of important. How many Raptors does it take to screw in a light bulb? About as many as it takes to get the Thrustmaster T300 official license PS3, PS4 peripheral onto the base here. I got it now. I just gotta wait the long process of getting the thing all screwed in. After Thanksgiving, yeah, there's Black Friday after Thanksgiving in the United States. Be a good time to actually get some of these. Just trying to get this thing all the way on, and we're good. Now after this, we're going to plug it into the PC, and then plug the plug the pedals into the steering wheel, and then plug the pedals into the steering wheel into the PC, and then that should be it. But again, remember this works for PS4 as well. So if you want to use it for PS4, PS3, or PC, you can do that. All right, I think I got it now. Takes a little while to swing it all around. What do the pedals look like? I will show you a picture in just a moment. Okay, all secure now. Watch it fall off. Yay! Okay, so that's on there. Feels a little weird because the force feedback is off. Okay, let's see here. Looks like a VR headset in the background. There is actually, that over there is another Thrustmaster that's another joystick from Thrustmaster over there. And I do have a VR headset though for PlayStation, so that's cool. Is there a desk clamp? Yes, there is. And we'll be putting that onto this here shortly, so that way we can lock the steering wheel down to the actual desk and stuff like that. So it's very cool. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll just lock the steering wheel down to the desk, and then we'll get our pedals underneath and we'll get started here. Jay Stocky says the clamp is tons better than the G920. It actually looks really nice. Plus it has rubber padding here, which is really cool, because then you're not going to like scrape a desk, and it's actually gonna like stay on there. It's gonna lock down without having to like put 3 million pounds of pressure on it. Okay. Oh, you can see it in the mirror? Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys could see over there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can see the VR headset there, too. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing mounted underneath. Alright, so I just need to find the mounting screw now, which has got to be in one of these bags. There we go. Wow, they mean business with this thing. Look at this. This is the screw that is supposed to bolt to the bottom of it. Look at how huge this is. This is great. This gives you a huge variety of clamp control. The reason I use this little tiny wooden thing also to like click and to like pop it in and pop it out is because the clamps on my current steering wheel are not long enough, but this one actually looks like this thing can clamp to a pretty thick desk. The desk that I use is pretty thick, so this is really good for being able to grab onto like a sturdy desk, which is exactly what you want when you're playing with force feedback. That's very good. Sometimes with force feedback can get a little wild. Yeah, it's thick. That's right. All right, let's plug this in. Oh my god, that fits under there so perfectly. That's awesome. New subscriber shout out. New subscriber shout out. Being very picky about getting in there. Bum, 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 bum. I guess I'll get it started on the other side. Oops. Everything with this is pretty heavy duty. I'm very impressed with this clamp underneath, by the way. Really good. I guess this allows you to see what I was trying to do a little bit better. There we go. Look at how much, look at how much space they give you here. That's crazy. That's like almost an entire 6 inches worth of width to be able to put the thing on and off of a desk. Makes it a lot easier to install and uninstall, and then also gives you wider range of desks you can put it on. Well, that's nice. Once you've got it on there, it's easy. Once you put her in the slot and pop it in, that's good. Easy to go. And then if I need to slide it over a little bit, this isn't even, so if I need to move it, let's see how easy that is. Jay Stocky, do I recognize you? I think so. You used to drive with us in ATS, I think. Or maybe that was Jay Stockton. There we go. Okay. So I adjusted it at the bottom. This looks really good. It's actually so heavy. Look, it's tipping the desk over. But that's fine, because I'll secure it under my desk before we start. Okay, so now, actually now in retrospect, maybe I should have plugged in the pedals first. Nope, the plug-in is right here, so you don't have to uninstall the thing just to get to the cords, so that's nice. Okay, I'll show you guys the pedals one more time. Ooh, that was close. She wants to go down. Alright, so these are the pedals here. So this little clip here is going to go into the back here. And then it just basically sits on the floor. Where's the counterweight? Well, the desk that I'm using I've set up backwards, so that way I can slip this bigger end under my desk, and it uses as a counterweight. So the steering wheel probably costs more than the desk. Yeah, certainly more than the desk. Ooh, this is nice. The force feedback. It's not even plugged in. It feels good. All right, 2 more things to plug in then. The steering wheel needs a power source, which we have, and then the pedals just need to be plugged into the actual unit. So there's 2 cords really that come in and out of this thing. One for the power and one for the pedals, and then just the one that goes from the unit itself to the PC. So we'll have to plug that in too, which is right here. That's kind of cool. All right, I'll get it all set up. You guys enjoy the music. Just give me a moment or two to finagle around, and we'll get started here with some American Truck Simulator pretty soon. Thanks again, guys, for leaving likes. Welcome to all the new members this week. You guys are fantastic. So thank you very much, everybody, for clicking and tapping the like button and checking out the Thrustmaster products. I'll be doing Euro Truck tomorrow with this setup, and then I'll be playing it again on Monday. Only thing I need now, I think, is a shifter. So I hope Thrustmaster actually sells like a actual gear shift. Somebody was saying they did, but I didn't see one. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. All right, so from your PC, or rather from your steering wheel, is your USB connector, so that can connect to your PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, or your PC, which is kind of cool. What's the code for the server? What server, Trey? I'm doing an unboxing of a steering wheel. All right, now I've got the pedals unraveled here. So we're just taking this apart. You see blue dots? Oh, that's the those blue dots are from my blinds. Yeah, that's not the camera or the steering wheel. That'd be a weird design, wouldn't it, to just have some weird dots going up the side of the thing? All right, so this plugs in really nicely to the side. I can see it right here. Boom. That easy. That was nice. All right. Super minor feature, but this is actually really smart. Check this out. There's an actual like ditch here, or trench, where you can put your cord through. And this is really nice because if you want the cord to come out the left side or the right side of the pedals, you can make it do that. So that's kind of cool. What are dyno dollars? You can check down below in the description for that. Make sure everybody opens up the description and reads that there. There's a lot of great information for you about the stream and what we do here. So I'll set these pedals on the ground and then make the cord come to the right. Yeah, that's nice because, you know, the cord has to come back to the actual steering wheel. So if you obviously don't want it to be on your legs because it could get tangled up. So you could have it go off to like the right side or something like that to go around a desk. So that's very helpful. That's very useful. All right, so that's on the floor. Let's get this bad boy some power source then. Get her some juice. Usually the only thing I leave plugged in, cable management is usually important for a lot of PC gamers. The only real cords that I have loose on my computer are really just cords for peripherals like this that I just kind of let, you know, hang around, that kind of thing. You can tell I'm excited to use this. I am. I'm really curious to see how it's going to differ from other units that I've used in the past. It's going to be quite honestly cool to see. Wow, that big O. This is actually pure yellow. Look, my computer's still in green screen mode. Look at that. Well, that's cool. And now a word from our sponsors. Thrustmaster. For over 80 years, supporting the gaming community. I have no idea how long they've been around. Certainly since the early 90s. All right, I'm going to get this thing plugged in. I'll be back with you in just a second. I got to crawl under the desk, so... Oh, whoa. Look at this. That's their plug-in? That's crazy. This thing looks like this looks like a weapon. Like a triple barrel shotgun. Or no, quadruple barrels. 4. Crazy. New subscriber shout out. All right, one last thing to do. All right, I'll secure that on the edge there. All right, we're going to plug this in and see what happens. I was a little scared. Usually when you plug these in, they try to calibrate. So I didn't want it to move on me. Okay, she's plugged in. Steering wheel's plugged in. The pedals are plugged in. All's good. I just need to connect it to my PC now, which would be this cord. Wonder how long this cord is. They seem to give you a pretty nice, it's about a 4-foot cord or so. Could be a little longer, honestly, but then again, longer and you got to wrap it up, and it's a liability for it ripping out of your system. Too short, and you know you got to like sit literally on top of the thing, but hard to like get the perfect balance there. All right, she's plugged in. So now, let's see. All right, is there a power switch anywhere? Yeah, time to calibrate and check for software now. Oh, there she goes. Woo! Alright, so it just detected it. That was cool. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, the force feedback on this is really nice. It's very strong. Cool. Alright, so I think we should be able to go in. I think there's firmware for this. So we'll give it a shot here in a moment or two. But anyway, this is what it looks like then. That's really cool. So anytime that you want to change out your steering wheel to something different, you can certainly just like you undo the steering wheel with a little thing in the back, and then that's it. So it's really easy. Like, yeah, I can just easily undo that. That's really good. That seems really good. I think PC needs to be on the PS3 switch. Is that true? I guess we'll get started with ATS and then see what's actually required here. Alright, so now I'm going to go into my super professional setup. You guys want to see how professional I am here with, you know, with all the stuff that I do? I'll show you guys something. Need drivers? Okay, we'll have to install them on their website or something. We'll take a look. So here's how I usually set these up, right? So so you got your cords here. You got your power cord, your cord going to your PC, and then your cord going to the pedals, right? So usually, I'll just kind of push those off to the side, you know, so that way they're not in the way of my feet. And then here's what I do. So the weight of this steering wheel is so heavy that it's pulling to the front of this little desk, which means this section here wants to push upwards, right? So here's how we do. So what I do is I take this is like a notepad, right? And I just put that right here. And then when I put it under the desk, there's a beam in the center of the desk, and it'll just push up against it, so it wedges it in place. Yeah, I know. I have tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment in this room. Raptor uses literally a note card to play his steering wheel games. The immersion removed. Not quite centered. Yeah, I think we're good. Look at that. It actually stays in place. Well, would you look at that? Big brain, boys. They don't include the notepad thing with the Thrustmaster 300 RS, so you will have to buy a little notepad separately if you use the big brain section. Okay, cool. Well, I think we are good to calibrate then. Need to make sure this thing's actually detected by the PC. It seemed to actually be detected and then undetected for some reason. Maybe I'll just plug it in the back of my PC. No, they don't. They don't offer the desk. This is just my own separate thing. All right, so let's see. I did the plug into the, let's see, the USB cord is secure. Power cord is a little loose. There we go. New subscriber shout out. The power cord is a little finicky, it seems. There we go. All right, so everything's in place, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see the pedals or anything, but anyway, let's get started with some actual trucking now. Let's head on over to our green screen here. I'm going to bring up ATS. I'm going to move some things around the room a little bit, and then we'll get trucking and see how she works. We'll have to do the setup wizard for it too. So, drivers from the Thrustmaster website. Well, let me try as is for now. It might come with the most up-to-date drivers. So we're going to try ATS. We'll see what happens. All right, so I'll be back in just a second. I'm just going to clean up my area a little bit. Wow, big O crate. Ooh, unknown controller was found. Excellent. Wait, mouse. We'll just ignore and then do setup wizard. All right, just give me a second. I'll be back in just a moment. Thanks, guys, for leaving a like today. Welcome to all the new members this week. You guys are wonderful. Hi there, Colt. Hello, Jay, and Jacob and William. Good to see everybody here. Thank you very much for all your support. I'll be back in just a second here. Just going to clean up, and then I'll be back on cam in just a moment or two. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Appreciate it. New member, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let the Arby's, the Wendy's, and the KFC be forever with you. We have a new member, Stephen Price. Stephen, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that join button. Welcome to the convoy, my friend. If you guys would like to join the convoy, make sure you click or tap that like button, subscribe button, and become a member today. Be king of the road here on the stream. I'm just moving some stuff around here so I can actually use. What am I going to do with my old steering wheel setup? I think I'll keep it and compare the two, find out which one I like more, and Nothing wrong with keeping, you know, a number of things around. You never know what'll happen. But with this being a new steering wheel, I have high hopes for it. Okay, so I'm going to see if I need to do anything with this steering wheel. I'm going to keep the camera down here just so you guys can, you know, see the steering wheel. This stream is kind of brought to you by Thrustmaster. They did provide this free of charge, so that way I could do a review on it and really tell you what I think about it. So far, this is priced in the same price range as other controllers that I've seen, other steering wheels, so it's all good. The only thing it doesn't have is a third pedal for the clutch, and then, of course, the sold separately shifter that I had to buy with my other wheel, but we'll see if it's actually, you know, necessary or decent. I could probably plug that shifter in on the side, but let's just do nothing but the T300, and then in our next stream I'll probably get a shifter too. So we'll probably do like an automatic transmission and just see how it goes. We need more. We need this game. You guys agree? ATS and Euro Truck, we need those on Xbox and PlayStation. Why don't we have those on Xbox and PlayStation? Isn't that crazy? Like, they're not super graphically intense games. They look beautiful, but it's not like we're trying to run, you know, the biggest game ever here. It'd be just awesome if somebody, just think about that. You come into the living room just to play Euro Truck or ATS. Seems nice. Plus, you know, these steering wheels are sold for consoles, so it's like, you know, I could understand playing the game with, you know, like with a PlayStation controller. Like, maybe this doesn't seem very fun to drive a truck, but with options like the Thrustmaster T300 RS with PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 capabilities, plus with Thrustmaster offering other options for Xbox, why can't we get these games for consoles? I want to see more players. Okay, let's see if we can set up the steering wheel, and then if not, I'm just going to restart the game. We'll go to the website and get the drivers. I know everybody was saying I need them, but I'm just going to try without just to see. Maybe it's automatic, I'm not sure. Euro Truck is your favorite? Yeah, it's been a long time since I played. We have Utah coming very soon for ATS, and also right there, the pink ribbon charity event for breast cancer awareness. So if you guys don't know, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Very important for everybody to go out and get tested. I say everybody because breast cancer is a thing that can affect men as well. It is a thing. You know, like abdominal cancer and the fat around that area could be cancerous, that type of thing. So it's just good for everybody to be screened. It's a real thing, and it's just a good thing to go get screened for anybody. So know your loved ones, go out and get checked, I suppose. And it's great because they're raising money through the charity event. So I think you can buy a pack for Colt. What's the event for? I think it's $1.99, you can get some cool paint jobs, and then all that money goes to breast cancer. I haven't done that yet because this is my first time firing up the game in a long time. But pretty cool that the event page actually exists. It's beautiful. It's really cool. It ends tomorrow. What? It should go through the whole month. Well, regardless, it'll have to be something I grab. Let's see. So browse contracts. Well, I guess before we browse contracts, we do need to set up our wheels. So let's do that. Also, why do I have this generic truck? Oh, it's probably because I think I uninstalled the game and I don't have any of my mods anymore. Okay, so I used to use this steering wheel here, so let's detect a new one. Let's see if I can actually get it to detect a new one. Options, controls. Ah, here it is. Keyboard and Thrustmaster racing wheel. Perfect, it's already there. Okay, so then input wizard. Controllers, steering wheel. We'll do real automatic. Ideal for wheel with pedals. Use this to switch between driving forward, standing, neutral, reversing. Press the accelerator for the pedal on the left. Automat will handle the gears. Okay, so it's automatic shift. I know that's not ideal, but there is a peripheral you can buy, I think, for shifting on the side. But the T300 does not include that. I think that's sold separately. I don't know about any of this, so I guess the only way I'm going to know... Oh, shift up, shift down. I thought this was automatic, though. The automatic gearbox, you need to shift only between forward, neutral, and reverse. Oh, okay. So... Wait, that's not what I want.
New subscriber shout-out.
Ooh, the D-pad feels really snappy. I like that. Okay, so up and down, of course, shifting between gears. Actually, that might be confusing. Let's do left and right. And then up and down for drive and reverse gears. Okay, that makes sense. And then we'll finish. And then anything I need to change, we'll just test out by actually driving on the road. Sometimes you just got to go and see how it feels. Okay. You putting shift gears of the pedals? No, that's I have a brake and acceleration pedal. So what I need to do is it was asking me to set up what buttons do I want to indicate when I want to go into reverse and when I want to go into drive and when I want to like shift up and down, because you can still shift between high and low gears, I think, but the truck will shift between that type of thing. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. The pedals were out of my reach for a second. There we go. Anthony, you can check down below in the description to read it in its entirety to find the answer to your inquiry. So check down below in the description. Very good. Pedals feel a little smaller than what I'm used to, but I'm not. My feet aren't on top of each other, so that's good. Just moving with my feet now. I'm moving the pedals to try to get them a little closer to where I feel comfortable. Greatest way to adjust pedals is just literally just drag them around with your feet, I suppose. There we go. Okay, that feels good. Okay, let's go to drive and let's drive around with bobtail, I guess. We're gonna drive around with bobtail for a little bit till we get the hang of it and see how it goes. Oh, I'm almost out of fuel too. Uh-oh, I've left myself stranded. Okay, I guess objective 1. Let's go get gas. Let's go to the world map and head over to the gas station. Where am I? Vegas? Okay. Alright, there's our gas station. Perfect. You guys want anything from the gas station, by the way? Anybody want some chips or some, I don't know, jerky or something while we're there? Oh, I put indicators on... Yes, absolutely. I love putting the indicators on the shift... Actually, do I have that set up? Oh, it is! Look at that! Oh, no, it seems to be... Maybe it's for the lights or something. Is that actually... Let me see if I can turn it on here. Does that work? Oh, it does work! Wait, is that right? Wait, the left indicator is set to right. That's weird. Also, the in-game sounds broke because I goofed up. That's my bad. Let's quickly restart the game. Anytime my sound cuts out in the game, I have to restart the game entirely. It's just some weird thing with my microphone. You know, it's a little older, so... Slim Jims and a slushie? Alright, cool. Feels a little weird without a shifter here, but... Luckily, ATS doesn't actually need it. You can, That's so cool that there's so many things in this game that, like, if you want to play the game and you don't have a steering wheel, you don't need one, you can use the keyboard. I think this is absolutely necessary to at least do it with the, you know, with your steering wheel. But it's nice that if you don't have a shifter, there's ways you can make the game still work without needing to spend the extra, you know, more and more and more money. This game with the steering wheel alone is just incredible. It's really cool. You have the same truck in real life? Awesome. Well, we're about to go driving. Oh. But for whatever reason, I still have to press E.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, thanks, Geralt. Okay, it's not detecting the steering wheel. It did seem to detect the, It actually does detect that, though. You'll take a honey bun and a Gatorade? Okay, very good. We might need to install firmware, so that could be a thing. Keyboard and thrust. No. Okay. Controller subtype wheel. Alright, let me make sure I can... First of all, let me switch those... oh, also... This needs to be set to... I don't know... I should probably turn that off, huh? Cursor speed, feedback, eye tracking... Okay, brake access. Steering axis dead zone. Let's make sure we detect this. Press a button and move the stick to the function. It doesn't seem to be detecting that. That doesn't seem to work. Oop.
New subscriber shout out.
Packet of jerky, good idea. Yeah, this is the only time you ever... Oh, you can even turn Ford Fiesta on and off. Force feedback, I mean. Steering not. Okay, steering sensitivity, adaptive manual transmission. Okay, this is all looking good. You have to steer full lock before it detects it? Oh, really? Okay, let's try that again. I didn't go all the way. Okay, there's full. To the left.
New subscriber shout out.
Full to the right. Okay. Doesn't seem like it detected it. Entered. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Wait a minute, why is it doing keyboard and Thrustmaster? Christy Clark, if you're actually paying attention to the stream, you'd know that we just completed our unboxing of our Thrustmaster T300, and in order to, quote, play, the controller has to be set up properly in order to accomplish the requests that you made in chat. So obviously, before a plane flies, it has to be inspected, fueled, loaded with passengers, taxied to the runway, and then be cleared for takeoff. There's a number of things that have to be done before demands can be met.
New subscriber shout out.
Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that like button. Appreciate that. Because some controls will be bound to the keyboard. Oh, some control. Okay, so. All right. Well, I plugged this in. I wanted to use the wheel. Transmission's good where it is. I just need it to detect the steering wheel. I might need to use that firmware update, possibly. That might be a thing. Though it is detecting the controller. So that's good. Let's go back to Input Wizard. I may have missed something when I completed the setup. Steering wheel, real automatic, steering access. Doesn't seem to be detecting that thing. No, I plugged it in before we started the game. And I restarted the game too. So we're good there. Acceleration access. Oh wait, oh, it removed all my settings. Yeah, as you can see, it is detecting the steering wheel. That's good. Yeah, Thrustmaster is good for plug and play. Yeah, the problem here is probably just me. I may have missed something. I'm not reading the instructions, you know, but that's the purpose of a live stream. People don't want to see. People don't want to see the setup simulator. They want you to just drive. Okay, well, the certain controls are working. The brake is not working. Neither is the accelerator. Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I said the cable was iffy, but that doesn't have to do with the. It's a software issue. It's certainly on the game side now. The controller's working just fine. It's giving me that nice force feedback, which I, for some reason, want to keep calling Ford Fiesta. I don't know. Give it time, I got this? Yeah, for sure. I just need to make sure that it's detecting the correct wheel. It is detecting the Thrustmaster, though, which is good. That's what we want. And we did restart the game after that, but let's make sure we've got the right firmware. Though I don't know, it should be plug and play, right? I mean, should be able to just plug it in like a joystick. You don't really need to do all this extra fancy stuff. Yeah, it's not easy getting things right the first time. It's nice, though, when it's rare, but, you know, whenever you get that chance to go. Okay, this is the X-axis. Let's try the accelerator. Accelerator's not working. Maybe try binding your steering to key on the keyboard, then binding it back to the wheel. Oh, I see. What if I did this? Okay, still not detecting. Brake access, not detecting. Oh, why is this one inverted and centered? That's strange. So we have no clutch now. So that shouldn't matter. And I don't think the splitter matters because we don't have it set to splitter, so that's fine. Alternate mouse selection, okay. Yeah, you guys will just chill while I figure it out. I do appreciate everybody being here. So far, I love the wheel. Like, it feels great. And worst case scenario, I can always just run and do like NASA or something, NASCAR game or something like that. But let's see. So I don't think there's a firmware needed because it should be plug and play. But I think it might just be the game not being able to detect it. Let's try buttons in the game. Certain buttons are set to joy already. Well, that's good. Doing good there, Hellcat. Thanks for asking, and thanks for leaving a like, everybody. Welcome to the new member today so far. Appreciate everybody's support. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and quit the game briefly. And then I'm going to plug my controller into a different USB port. It might actually be that. So let's see. Okay, let's give it another shot. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta troubleshoot. That's life. No, YouTuber, there should never be a problem ever. Okay. Why do hospitals exist, Billy? They don't. Okay. I gave the plug-in sound, yeah. So it's certainly plugged in properly. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Might be a good idea just to start a new profile just to give it a fresh start too. But I just want to see how she rolls around and how she feels. Alright, controls still set to the Thrustmaster, good. Force feedback is on, excellent. Let's try acceleration axis. Nope. Still not detecting that. Alright. Could it be because I'm out of gas?
Okay, here we go.
Alright, well it certainly, I mean, I certainly can use the wheel for certain controls. That's really weird, isn't it? Like, look, I'm hitting the steering wheel to do certain things. Like putting it into drive and things like that. Weird. Try removing second entry under the wheel. Well, I did have that in there as none before. Reset to default. Oh, let's try that. Reset to defaults. Thrustmaster. Try switching it from PS3 to PS4. Oh, right. Okay, now it's on PS3 mode. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait. Maybe we should, Now, there's a mode button down here. How does that work? Wait a minute. Now it's green. The steering wheel light changed from red to green. Hold on a second. We might have ourselves a hero in chat. Okay, it's not detecting yet. Hold on. I think we're closer, though. Might be because we didn't... Alright, let's run the setup wizard again. Thrustmaster. Yeah, they included the button. I just didn't push it. Problem's mine. Okay, let's try. Let's see now. Let's try the acceleration access. Let's see if it works. Okay, not working. I'll try it in PS4 mode. Let's see how that works. Okay, so it's in PS4 mode. It's green, though. Wheel's not moving, though. Yeah, that's what happens with your live unboxings. There's always some sort of troubleshoot issue. There's a PS4, PS3 switch. And I just need to see... God, I'd have to open the manual, guys. Ew. Alright, well. Let's do it. Raptor's desperate. Oh, wait, it's actually air sealed? Oh. Actually, wait a minute. Well, I can't unbind the keyboard controls. Because there's still a reason to use the keyboard. Mouse, keyboard. Yeah, I want this. Let's try the input wizard again. This time I've set it to PS3. Okay, let's see. So let's go to controllers. We'll do it one more time just with the new setting. The controller is actually using the PS3 mode now. I think when it's red, you can use the pedals. Well, it was red before and I couldn't. Now it's green. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. Let's try acceleration. Yeah, I'm using PC. The controller should work for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PC. I guess the goal now is to get it to detect it, which is probably more of a game problem now. Well, it's the game plus the controller setting. Let's see. Restart again because I set it to PS3. I'd actually like to do this. Let's tab out of the game here. Well, let's actually quit and see what you need to do for switching between PS3 and PS4. Hold on, not a big deal. But once I understand how it works, then it'll be a no-brainer each time. If we go back to their website, there might be a... There's a little button there. Try looking in the config windows. Oh, I don't think it needs an update. I think it's just... There's a little button here. You might see it there where it's blinking red. And it's in mode. So it's just about me finding the correct setting. So I suppose I have to do this for each game. You know, to like make sure it's connected correctly. Let's try this. We'll go to the T300 RS PC.
Subscriber shout out.
Alright, let's see. Technical support. PS3. On PC, the USB sliding switch on the T300 RS and T150 base must always be set in the PS3 position. Your wheel's firmware version appears to be in the top right of the control panels. 29 is the latest version. Okay. Attaching the wheel, Okay, we've done that. Alright, let me make sure it's right. Okay, so that's one problem explained because we had it in PS4 mode and not PS3 mode, so that's good. So then, I guess we just try the drivers? Okay, now here it says, let's see. Your wheel's firmware appears in the top right of the control panel's tab. Firmware 39 is the correct. All right, let's go to control panel. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Properties. That doesn't seem to bring up the version, does it? Not detecting any of the buttons being... Oh, yep. Oh, it does detect... It detects buttons. Well, that's working. So it might be a firmware issue then. So we may have had to update that too. Good thing to note in the future. Although I can't tell what current version it's on. Where do we get the drivers then? Firmware here. Okay, let's give that a shot. Wow, you guys are seeing Troubleshooting live here on YouTube. Awesome. All right, let me just make sure. I guess you do have to install drivers for it. Usually plug and play. It looks like most things work though, so that's a good sign. We'll for sure have the most up-to-date drivers then. If we didn't already, maybe we did. But we're all good. Alright, ensure your steering wheel is plugged in. Good, all good. Alright, excellent. Perfect. Well, in the meantime, it certainly feels good, I must say. To talk about the controller's feel, it is really nicely like designed. I like the feel of the grip of it. Really looks good. Okay, it wants me to restart to finish it. Lol. We'll restart the computer later. No, I'm not doing that.
New subscriber
Let's see.
shout out.
This is America. I don't have to restart my PC. How dare you? Okay, let's head back in then. Let's see if it'll work this time around. Now, I've noticed too, by the way, sometimes you don't have to do that. Does it vibrate when you drive too close to the edge? Yeah, the force feedback, at least on other controllers, should. It'll vibrate when you're running the engine. There should be a lot of response to it. I wonder what the mode button is for, though. There's a switch and there's a button. Bum, bum. Yeah, let us pray now. We should be able to have it. Ba-dum, bum, bum. This is the most live streams you've ever watched? Good. I'm glad you're enjoying. Alright, let's go back to controls. And let's just use the input wizard this time around. So, controllers, steering wheel, real automatic, steering access. I might actually have to do a restart in order to do that, but that's fine. For now, we can actually see how to set things up. If I do a restart, though, it'll cut out the stream, and then it'll kind of be the end of things, so certainly don't want to do that. But let's go to lift up, down, drive in reverse. Yeah, I don't think it's going to detect it, but that's fine. Use X-axis for steering, Y for control forward to accelerate. Grakey, the Lord of Red, thank you very much for becoming a member. May the Wendy's, the Arby's, and the KFC be forever with you, as you are now a member of our wonderful stream. Thank you very much. Hand out those delicious, delicious Arby's, Wendy's, and KFC. The mode button swaps around the pedals depending on your preference. Red is normal, green is swapped. Oh, I see. I guess I could swap it myself because, like, on a PC you can actually
New member, welcome.
do it yourself. Like, you can indicate the controls in the game. Well, it seems to work just fine. It's just going to need, like, a firmware and a PC restart, maybe, which is totally fine. That makes sense for a device like this. Typically, you don't need to install firmware, but, again, this is made for PlayStation and for PlayStation 3 and 4. So it's kind of cool, actually, that they would require you to do that. Cool. Say my name and stream. All right, my name and stream. YouTuber, shout out, get it done. Let's go. I'm going to spam this until I get my way, YouTuber. Let's get it done. Let's go. Well, tell you what, I will give you a gargantuan shout out if you click or tap that join button and you become a member. And if it pops up on stream, I'm going to give you a gargantuan shout out, mega ultra shout out with a cherry on top. Well, the steering wheel is detected. It is working, but I think just a firmware update probably did the job. So I think we're good to go here. So I really like the steering wheel, though. This is just like mint. Really just feels good. And I like the force feedback on this. It's not too, like, aggressive, but I guess we'll see once we get into the game. When the game overwrites the, No, say my name and stream. Right. As soon as you click or tap that join button and your name pops up here, we'll give you that gargantuan... No, YouTuber. Let's get it through your head. I want a shout out, and I want it right now, YouTuber, okay? Let's get it done. Right now. Just click or tap that join button. No! I know everyone else who supported got a shout out, but I'm going to bypass your policies, and because we all know, deep down inside, it's all about me. I'm Billy Nelson, and you're lucky I'm here for today's stream. Wow, each of you are all blessed by the holy water of my own tears for not getting my way last night. My mother told me that I had to get out of the ball crawl at the McDonald's, but I'd only been in there for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Mother. Okay. Anyway.
No, that's a lot of damage!
I know. We absolutely destroyed him. Folks, I need to get some new Billies. I actually forgot to do that. I've been working so hard getting this stuff done. We got to get some new Billy Nelsons in chat. Wow, almost 200 likes, too. You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for all the support. All the Big O super chats and all the new members and stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, the... Is it plugged into a USB 3? I think it's plugged into a USB 2. I'm not sure. But it seems to work. Regardless, the steering wheel is very nice, and I like how it feels. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to go offline then. This will be the end of the stream while I have to do a restart and stuff. Otherwise, we'd see it in action. So tomorrow, I'm going to do a little bit of Euro Truck, and tomorrow I'm going to do a little bit of Euro Truck and ATS together. So at least we got to see a little bit of it in action. So it looks pretty good. I do like how everything's set up, and it feels good. And it looks like things are actually working. Like, again, it's, the steering wheel and stuff is working. So it's detected. I just need to do a restart for, typical firmware stuff that it just couldn't detect right away, which is totally fine. All right, guys, I'll be back in about an hour and a half with some more Planet Coaster for you all. So thank you, everybody, for all your crazy big O support. Appreciate that. I will see you all tomorrow for some Euro Truck and ATS. Greatly appreciated. And I will see you for Euro Truck and ATS tomorrow, and then also on Monday. We'll do a double on tomorrow and a double on Monday to make up for the controller. Just kind of needing to get a little restart before she's finally ready. All good.
New subscriber shout
It's not the green truck, and no, but we'll figure it out soon. And I could probably get those other paint jobs too, so we'll see that coming very soon. Thanks everybody for all the support. I hope you're interested in the Thrustmaster T300 RS from the stream. If you happen to pick it up or whatnot, let me know below the video or on Twitter or something like that. It's pretty cool. I do like it, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try tomorrow then. I'll do a restart and give it a little test. I'm sure it works just fine. The problem was me. So anyway, the Thrustmaster T300 RS available now on their website. You can check down below in the description, by the way, for links to that, and more pictures of it are here. And then, of course, we did our unboxing, which was pretty cool. Easy to set up. Probably the most difficult part was just getting the wheel on there, which now that I know that you need to slide the sleeve up and then just spin it around, super easy. Available on Amazon now or other fine retailers, so check nearby you if you'd like to pick it up. That'll be it for today, everybody. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Appreciate that. No, shout out, YouTuber. No, we got to go. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, everybody, for subbing, and I'll see you for trucking tomorrow. We'll finally test out our Thrustmaster T300 RS and see how she really feels on the open road. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you in about an hour and a half for Planet Coaster. Thanks, everybody, for the support. I'll see you soon.